I'm talking in context of unauthorized export of excavators from India. So the exports are authorized and unauthorized. The authorized exports are the exports which are authorized by the OEM to the other countries. And here the equipments are matching the standards of the global countries, geographies, applications, and they are also approved internally by the OEM from India. And those machines are then exported to the global geographies, dealerships, and supplied to the customers. This is a very smooth and very systematic approach and a proper ethical approach. We are talking of unauthorized exports, and that's where I'm trying to highlight the attention of our stakeholders. Unauthorized export basically is something wherein the agents and the brokers in the country, they source the equipments from customers. They motivate the customers to source the equipments from the OEM, and from the OEM they pay the margins and then take the equipments, and those equipments are then exported to other geographies without approval of the OEM. This is what we call unauthorized. Well, why it is a matter of concerns for last couple of years is because it is affecting the interests of various stakeholders. It affects the interest of global subsidiaries, global dealerships, global customers, and when it comes to India, it also affects the OEM and its dealers in terms of the performance of the equipments, in terms of brand dilution, in terms of profitability and revenue interest dilution. So this is not a situation which is approved by OEM. And here I want to invite attention of the global customers to be very judicious in sourcing the equipments within their geographies. The reason is the equipments which are supplied in global geographies should meet the quality standards, emission standards, technology standards suited for those applications in the global geographies, unless and until it is approved by the OEM in India. The activities of the traders in unauthorized exports actually dilutes the basic premise at which the equipment should be matched to the global geographies, and that is where it causes dissatisfaction to the global subsidiaries, to the dealers overseas, and most importantly, our global customers. The global customers, when they source the machines from these agents and traders, and those machines which are not designed for the global geographies and applications, actually creates tremendous amount of dissatisfaction because our global dealers are not prepared for the after sales support, simply because they are not aware from where the machines are coming. And this is really creates a dilution of the brand, creates a customer dissatisfaction globally, and it also hurts the business revenue and profitability of our global headquarters, global dealerships, and ultimately the customer dissatisfaction, which is not a win-win situation. It is my sincere appeal to the customers to support in this understanding so that we basically support them pretty well and to improve their satisfaction with Hyundai brand and ultimately make them customers for life. It is also my appeal to the customers and dealers in India and to our finance partners whose interests are also affected by the activities of these agents and brokers who are doing unauthorized export. The financier loses because the asset is not traceable and they are not able to recover their money. The dealers in India who have invested into huge infrastructure to support the customers, they also lose their revenue because the machines are not available to support. And ultimately, the customers also, from whom the agents and brokers have taken the machine, they are also facing a lot of inconveniences through various stakeholders probing the details about the machines. In India, most of the OEMs in construction equipment industry through ICMA are making representation to the various government authorities, and it is being pursued that government takes some serious steps and comes out with certain notifications which can curb unauthorized export from India to global geographies, because interests of not only Hyundai but also most of the OEMs global business operations are compromised, are affected, and that is not a healthy situation. We have taken multiple steps and very serious steps within India to support our global operations to control the unauthorized export. We have also educated our dealers. We are also educating the customers. We are also constantly in dialogue and engagement with our finance partners so that mutually we cooperate and work to see that the interests of our global customers, the interests of our global headquarters, the interests of our global dealers are protected. And that is being a sincere corporate citizenship effort. This is being a true governance on which we strictly value our operations. I hope this message will really be helpful and will also support in controlling unauthorized export from India to other geographies. Thank you very much.
Building a comfortable tomorrow.